Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa, otherwise known as Little Victories, and this is my first news-ish type video. There was something really exciting, so I wanted to share it if you hadn't seen yet. I am following the Disney Dreamlight Valley Twitter page. If you're not already, you should be. I don't have an account for this channel yet, but I'll make one. So if you see down in the bottom, that's my channel for something else. Twitter account for something else. But on their page this morning, look what they showed. Doors. Oh my gosh. You can now officially change the door. And you don't know how much this excites me. That is one of the reasons that I was not decorating inside, because we had all these doors that we couldn't do anything with, and you had that ugly green door no matter what room you were in. And I was not happy. It's not that the door is ugly, it's just that it matched nothing else that I was using. So it's like, come on now. So, hooray. Doors. Let me pause that so it will stop making noise. But while I'm here, I thought I would also mention that yesterday they shared this image, which you may have already seen on some other channels and things, but I thought I would give my thoughts on it. And my internet is freaking out because I'm trying to do so many things. Okay, here it is. So as you may know, if you've watched any of my other videos, I've mentioned Mirabelle several times because I'm so excited that she is coming. And then this is the first image that we have of Casita. And I think they did a really good job, like, making it work for the game because it's such a big house with so many people living in it. I think it's very nice. And I think that it could work really well in several different areas, which I'm excited about. I think I'm going to put it in the Forest of Valor so that she can live near me. But the stones here suggest that it could go in Sunlit Plateau, and the coloring also would work really well for that area. So in the end, I may end up moving her some point, but I like having that option. You can do that with any house. I'm just a little bit of a stickler for color combinations looking nice. So for me, I'm either going to put her in the forest or the Sunlit Plateau, probably. But it also has a little bit of a weathered effect, and it's got the mossy stuff on the roof, so it could actually go in the glade as well. Pretty easily, I would think. I would have to try it, but anyway, so that's exciting. We've got the new critter here, the little purple bunny. And then Mickey and Minnie also wearing this purple attire, which is for the 100 years of Disney. I'm sort of obsessed with watching like travel, I guess you would call them travel vloggers, where they go to Disney World and Disneyland. So I've seen a bunch of the 100 years merchandise so far, and this color scheme is what they've been going with. So I love that they're matching the events that are going on in the real world with what's going on in Dreamlight Valley. So I'm excited for these skins to come. Also, purple is one of my favorite colors. It always has been, so having those in the game is really exciting. Also, if you didn't know, we are going to get the ability to change the color of our houses. I've been excited about that since they first announced it. That's been several weeks back that they announced that one. So we're going to be able to make it fit in whichever biome we want a little easier, because you can change the color of the house. And then this image also introduced the doorknob here that you can tell is going to be a story element. I really like the story stuff, the questing. That's one of the things I really like about the game, having that little bit of a different twist to some of your Disney stuff that you're familiar with. So I'm interested to see what the doorknob has in store for us and what it actually means. And so we're getting, as I mentioned before, we're getting Mirabelle and we're getting Olaf. And Olaf is exciting for me because I'm a big Frozen fan, and I actually I looked after my two-year-old niece. She's 3 now. When she was 2, she like loved Frozen. So we watched Frozen a ton, and she still like is obsessed with Olaf, so there's a little soft spot in my heart for Olaf now because she loves him so much. So I'm going to be excited to have him in in the game, and he'll be a fun source of humor throughout, I'm sure, kind of like Stitch whenever he shows up. They're just classic characters now that everyone is going to love forever, I think, Olaf and Stitch. The other thing is this area in the back, and I've seen people speculating that this is Atlantis inspired. And if that's true, and we eventually get Atlantis characters in here, that would make me so happy. That's kind of one of those movies that doesn't get as much love as it should, I think, because it wasn't a musical. It wasn't the typical Disney thing, but I really loved it at the time, and I rewatch it occasionally because it was so fun. So if we got some of those characters, Milo and Kita or something, that would be very, very cool. And then I haven't myself like broken down this image too well yet. There's another pillar up here, I see. I wonder if that's in reference to the one in Frosted Heights. Hopefully it is, that we're going to unlock that guy there and be able to move him out of the middle of Frosted Heights. That would be exciting. And then I also noticed, I think several videos that I watch also noticed the butterflies around the casita. And I also hope that those are going to be spread out throughout the valley and not just around the house. I've seen people mention that. That would be really neat. If they're just there as a little extra added ambiance, it would be pretty neat. So the cave here is intriguing the most to me because it means it's another story point that's going to unlock for us and most likely open another area for us, even if it's just more like the mines from the last update. So that's pretty cool for me. So yeah, if you didn't know, this next update comes out on the 16th. I mentioned that in another video coming up, but I'll officially say it here, the 16th. So not long at all now, and I'll be making some videos when that comes out for sure. I always work through the star path fairly quickly if I can, so I can unlock all those items. So that might be some videos I do might pertain to that, and then I might do some questing videos if that interests you at all. But typically, I think I'm going to stick to building things. So, or some like really helpful tips or something. But anyway, those are the major announcements. Let's go back just a bit to see if they put anything else. Just the Olaf here with his snowman buddies. That's pretty nice. So as soon as I unlock Olaf, I'm gonna make him his own little special section in Frosted Heights for sure. I put that igloo in the corner near the palace in my current build that I was thinking could be his house, but then I was like, maybe I want him to have his own, like a bigger special thing. And this was what sorry about that. It's a little louder than I thought. They released this a while back, showcasing the doorknob as well. So just basically announcing about the Encanto update. I think that's about it. So yeah, they've been teasing stuff for a bit. There's the little bunny guy. I like the bunnies a lot, and they're sometimes the character that wanders around with me as my companion. So that's exciting to have a new bunny option. Yeah, so I think that is it for today. If anything like crazy major comes out, I will post another update, maybe going over the list of improvements coming. I might post that, but it was the doors. It was like the most exciting thing I've ever seen for the game, because maybe not ever seen. I'm really happy that they're revamping storage, but we just don't know how they're revamping it yet. So if you didn't know that, that's one of the things that they've already said they're going to be putting into this update. They're doing something to improve storage. But the doors thing, so good. So that's it for today, and I will be back with you tomorrow with another video.